Assalamu alaikum. My husband and I moved from an area in the UK called Sheffield to an area called Wakent near Islamabad, and we've been here for 16 months now. In the beginning, it was quite difficult to settle in. The property wasn't renovated, it wasn't homely, and the people were not as friendly as I'd hoped that they would be. Although the culture was familiar, once I started living here, the differences became apparent. Differences that were difficult to adjust to, but I reminded myself that there would have been challenges wherever I would have moved. I came to Pakistan because I wanted work-life balance. I really wanted better weather, and I wanted to be in a Muslim majority country. And I wanted more space, mental space. In the West, we'd started to hustle, trying to save to buy a house in cash because we didn't want a mortgage. But eventually we would have ended up with a mortgage because it started to, become more tempting, because there is the opinion that you can take one mortgage. But Alhamdulillah, Allah saved us and we ended up here. We chose Wakent because Farhan's family have property here. There's no load shedding. It's an army-run area, so it's quite safe. And it takes about 40 minutes to drive to Islamabad, which is the capital. And we travel there often because it provides experiences that we're familiar with growing up. I've always liked cafes and, cafes, nice places to eat out, which we don't have much of in Wakent. Wakent is quite conservative. It's really nice, and we wanted that. We wanted somewhere quite conservative. So, in Sheffield, I was a deputy manager at a nursery, and I absolutely loved my job. I loved the team, and I thought I'd never leave. It was a Muslim-run organisation, so it was extra special to me. Farhan and I always had the intention to live, a slower, more balanced life, but I wasn't quite sure how that would happen for me. But Farhan had known for a while that he wanted to be in Pakistan, so he brought us to Pakistan every year for a few years, which actually really helped me to settle in. Eventually, I started training as a therapist, and I started working online, and I reduced my work at the nursery. Farhan also sold our business and started helping his friend at a tuition centre. And then he started working online. And then we realised that we could be anywhere in the world now and we could work. So, because of my line of work, I have regular coaching for myself. And on this particular coaching session, we talked about the kind of life that I want, and we were exploring that. And after the session, I remember Farhan was sleeping. I woke him up and I said to him, I'm ready to move to Pakistan. And we did istikhara, and he booked us one-way tickets to Pakistan. It was pretty much immediately. The first few months were really difficult, and it was probably one of the most challenging times in our lives. And I was ready to move somewhere else after the few months of difficulty. But Farhan and I are not quitters. We've taken on many challenges before as individuals and as a couple. And we've learned that at the end of each challenge there's a treat. And our treat has been that now I'm here living a slow life, Alhamdulillah. I love taking my time with things, I always have. And I'm really grateful that I have that opportunity here now. I just have time to wander around on the rooftop and watch the sunrise and watch the sunset. I have time to think, I have time to join courses I didn't have capacity for before. And I can just sit and make things, and like I am now, very slowly taking my time, cutting around this pattern. And it feels so much more natural, Alhamdulillah, to live a slow and mindful life. And I really hope that everybody that wants that is able to achieve it, inshallah. These are some bags. We made some bags at a block printing class. Farhan and I have never been to anything like that before together. I would often try to do arts and crafts and things on my own. It was really nice that we had the opportunity to do this together. And here I'm just trying to make something out of the fabrics that we've got. And I have so much more time to do these kind of things here. We've received some parcels. Ooh. Alright.